So, did they declassify all that financial fraud records? Did they declassify all the money laundering and the subprime mortgage brokering to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and HUD and the FHA and all the banks and all the pension funds and every imaginable financial account that exists got robbed for how many trillions? MAFIA, Donald MAFIA. Let's get William Barr and Christopher Wray to declassify all those bankster gangster records and explain to the American people how the economy of the United States was robbed stupid. The great American laundromat, the big laundromat, the American money, reserve notes, Federal Reserve notes, folks. They're all printed on paper, fiat script. Bills of credit, shin plaster, illegal tender. I call it illegal tender. There's some other people with vested interests that refer to it as specie. Look up the word specie and dollar and wake up. So yeah, Donald Mafia Don. Let's declassify all the bankster gangster records and investigations. Let's force HUD and the FHA and the FEC and the SEC and the FBI and the DOJ. Let's declassify all those bankster gangster records. I think that might be a little bit more productive than, Julian Assange's nonsense. Julian Assange's espionage. Seems old Julian Assange was hacking government computers, and you're not supposed to hack government computers, Julian Assange, and neither are any of your goofy network friends. But hey, Julian Assange, why don't you tell us all about how trillions of stolen reserve notes have been used to rig all the U.S. elections? Oh, wait a minute. Look over there. It's Spygate. It's Russiagate. It's, Stotts and the FISA warrants, of Russia, Mueller, and Comey. It's a big distraction, ladies. You're being distracted. Look over there. It's Spygate. Meanwhile, over here, they stole trillions. They stole trillions in reserve notes, and they financed and bought all the elections. How about that, America? Isn't that fascinating? They stole trillions and rigged all your elections with all that stolen fiat shin plaster. Tell them, come on, Donald Trump. Let's tell the whole world about fiat Federal Reserve notes and how they're shin plaster. They're script, bills of credit. That's how they really rigged elections. That's how they really stole the Republican form of government you're supposed to have. It's not democracy. Democracy is not in the Constitution. But the Republican form of government damn sure is. Not one mention of democracy or fiat money for that instance, or shin plaster. So come on, Donald Trump, let's declassify all the bank looting schemes and tell the American public how the great big bankster slobs and their pimp friends in the real estate business and in the American Bar Association, let's tell the American public how the Republican form of government has been completely subverted by looted trillions. Ladies and gentlemen, look for all the links below. And remember, folks, if I'm lying and I don't have the story straight, all you got to do is chime in. All you got to do is chime in and straighten me out. And while you're at it, you read the Coinage Act of 1792, You explain to the world what specie is versus legal tender currency, shin plaster script bills of credit, reserve notes. Explain the distinction between reserve note and specie. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving it right there. As always, look for the links below. Educate yourself. Wake up. God bless. Hasta la vista. And you betcha we will be back.